Hello future tech leaders, I'm Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A Cloudfoundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
This is for practice. Whenever we want to learn new things, we do the practice over here. Just to give you the just small thing. Over here you can see the time card settings. Under here there would be different profiles that has been created for different purpose or for the practice purpose also. It might happen that one employee will having the other the like. Let's say this one, someone will have this option. And if you create a new one, you will find it out. Over here, see the 4 includes schedule in, code, transfer. 4 punch or punch. Do you want to include the total shift, total period, total midnight punches and all these things? What all details you want to see, we select those boxes. And at the bottom, it's not exactly the bottom. It's the middle one. We have a column order. What all selection you will do. Based on that, most of the things will come up over here. And you just whatever things you want first or whatever things you want next, you can arrange your column order over here. And you might see at the bottom of the time card, we usually see accrual total, historical correction, activity summary, and audits and all those things. You might know, those are known as add-ons. The add-ons we select from here. If you uncheck this one, that means the audit will not come up to the person who will have this time card setting. We select based on the number of options. I'll say for the display preference, we'll cover a few of the topics, or you can take the help section, the help of help section. Most of the things are very simple, like straightforward option, like include show shift detail, well or not, include shift details or not. It's pretty much straightforward. Ons. Talking about the add-ons, we have an option to create the add-ons. That add-ons which just below our time card setting. Just below the time card add-ons profile. Employee glance. Glance setting means if you hover over the employee, what all details you will see, what all things you will see under schedule plan as staffing. I'm not sure. People information. That is what all things you will see under the people information whenever you go to someone's people profile. What all options. You will see people information, settings of what all things are. You will never explore these people information setting yet, but go on. These are very straightforward. But you just need to know what exactly that things do. And the very easiest way. What I prefer is open something, whichever you want. Open that thing and try to make the changes, assign that thing, and you can go ahead. They are very straightforward. You might already know about this one custom field, telephone field, and all display profile. Also, if you have created configure, you might know about this 6. But we'll go through it. The display profile date, a view profile time card, setting time card, add-on profiles and other options. We will go through it. It's not like there is an issue with it might happen someone has selected with different time card setting. Is that time card setting? Is that in the people's profile? Was that being displayed profile, if I remember correctly? It will go with the display profile and then display profile to the people now. If I'll go, I usually play around with the very first option. In your thing, I usually go with this one and again randomly. You can select any option. It's not the case. Just you need to deep down. What exactly the profile has been attached to that input. And then you can tally those things. Then only you will understand whether it's there or not. The schedule. Absence, pay code amount, daily pay shift in, out and transfer. If I search anyone randomly, that person will have a different column, several levels. This is different environment. The one which I've given you is different. Let's show, hold on. I need to check where that credential is. This is how you would be seeing. And where you went. I went up with the top up here and clicked on Employee Summary. This would be different. Yes, definitely. There's all options you were seeing. I selected. Also, I can kind of stroll through the employees and look at their time cards. You select it all. There were lots of employees. Randomly selecting few. Oh, this will take. Middle this person. Let me see time card. Look. Oh, daily turtle. I mean, this is navigating us to different place. Where is the list view? This is how the table view. This kind of view is different than the actual time card. This is for the manager perspective. This is for manager how they use. But the normal time card, you will see the way which I've told you previously. That's how the employee sees those things. This is just a kind of a report work. Manager will have the. It's obvious like manager will have the employee summary details. I didn't as they were concerned. All those things, the normal time card if you want to see for an employee where it is good. No, we need to go where. Either you go to people and then go to that place or you can search that employee. This is all like a thing. Now that's strange. Give me 1 second. Did they change the UI? No, it's correct. Correct. This is different. That is different place. Now we need to find out why that comes with the employee summary. Correct. Let me check once again. Do we have any option for somebody? Sorry. Oh, he answered. Now I need to check it out. That's projected day. It's week 2. All that's what you are getting. That is for project employees, the other employees, correct. You changed it too. From our little project info, that's what we were seeing. Let's check another one. Previously it was. That's the view. That is for early employees. For early employees, you're having other option, and projected employees, we were having this one. Adams David is having the projected employees profile, whereas randomly selecting again. This is again a projected employee. Which one I would have selected before? This employee is having early one. The salary and early. We have two different categories. Based on that, they have their own UI. That's what this particular thing is. They can care by our time, cut settings, which is under display preference. Got. Any other doubt with this time cut? And you already know the accruals, total historical audit, interrogators and all these things. Or any concerns with the standpoint, anything. Oh, this is one. But this is one because I guess we need to. I would need to check the time card view, but I want to view the sheet of totals over here. Over here, totals at the bottom you will see. As there is nothing, we can put. They were scheduled to work these hours on the top part until the purple and showing what they were scheduled. But they just scheduled. And these are like projected one by the system. It's coming up. That's why the system is not calculating most of the things. Once we enter the timings, the system is calculating all these things. Pop it all the pay codes and all things. Similar way, there would be accruals. Destroy your correction or the audit order to tell you who has done the changes on all those things. You can explore the ways to add those things. The way we add in central, the punches transfer and all these things are pretty much same. The click. And then you can add comments mark as review. If you want to edit, you can edit and all those things. Now what are the rule analysis? These analysis. Previously we were having those. The rule analysis you can achieve or you can go through it from here. Run analysis under the analysis option. Is that the option like if you wanted to step through a work role to kind of see what it's doing? Correct. What all things are coming under picture? What rule, what these cities and all those things? The way that we have rule analysis now. It's the way from here we can go in. And the go to. Have people at an estate, leave and reports and all those things. Sign off removal or a remove approval. Add approval are pretty much same. Accrue elections. We already know if you want to move the accruals from one place to another place. Or if you want to anything like one place to another means one bucket to another bucket. Or you want to reset. Basically, this is done by HR as a developer. We don't do those because it will again put our names over here. That will be in case of audit for us. Why you did? Now this is time period. Over here we have a drop down. We can search the employees, what all employees access. You have that you can do. And if you want to maximize, you can maximize and see in a larger view. Other than that, calculate to totals. You already might know that if you put something and if it's not working or you made any changes, if that is not capturing by totals, then if you, let's say, usually when you put something, if you don't save, the system will not capture those things and will not update the totals and all the things. But if you want to check, like before saving, whether it's working properly or not, whether it's giving the correct data or not, then we put the details, we click on calculate total. The totals will be calculated if it's working as per expectation. We save it, otherwise we refresh or we remove that change. Explore the things with the time card, the few importance which is important. I share like rule analysis, how we do the comments, transfer the calculate totals. It's the beginning. View pending. I'm not sure about that. That you're pending. I'm not sure. Never saw that enabled yet. Might be. I'm not seriously have never seen. Let me check. No. Still it's not visible. Like enabled. I've never seen this enabled. That's what I have. No idea. We can check for the help. And other than that, everything is covered. This is refresh this one. And then these all pretty much same. Same means easy to understand. Other than nothing, I don't see anything on the employee town card. Now let's look the people. Leave it. The people information is a bit different. But not much. First, you will see the summary. Some reel of all those things. Like we get the summary. Now it's directly at the top. And then we have the similar options like information. And we will see the username and all those things. I deposit and those things when this is the place where we activate or inactivate it or terminate. The employees, then we have contact additional information. That is the custom data fields. And then other things like access profile and all those things almost same. Now nothing much. They have categorized more professionally. I also most simplified that thing. Like previously, we had to move into 2 tabs and switch it between them. Those things now, it's very simple, easy to expand. And over here you can see the licenses. You did license. Here we have time keeping attendance, what all things, and we have manager or employer role, kind of license over here. That is entitlement. Now, if you want to duplicate, you can duplicate that employee too. Duplicate new, or if you want to see the history of the employees. Any of the things been changed. We go over here, we search the history option and we'll find it out. Any doubt with this people information? Whenever you wanted to do things. I'll say just go give both the managers and employees, since that all the option will come into picture. Go up. The schedule part, as I assuming that you already know most of the things. As I know that you're already working central everything. I almost say, we're going on the schedule. Go ahead and go. I'm going on the schedule. Under the schedule. It's the way of displaying previously. We were having same like this in Central, but on the hand side, more on strictly on the hand side. And there we put on those things similar way over here also. We have same kind of thing if you want. Click on it. Type. I will get the time. Well, it's not coming up. Let me put like this. Oh, it already kept sorry. Sorry, it took time. To delete this one. 8 to 5. Either you type it or even you click the click. You will get lots of options. If you want to add the shift template, you want to add pay code onto a type, if you want to add any copper shift, and those are multiple options. If you click on more option, it restore that, it will refresh those things. And it will go back to where it was saved previously. That's the refresh over here. Or if you want to do it for a particular cell, you can go ahead and restore. Refresh will do the refresh for all these things, whatever you have created. But the restore will do for a selected cell or selected block. Or if you double click, by mistake I have like this one. Now it's coming. If you click over here, double click after selecting that, it will give you a pop-up where you can do all these things by dragging place. And if you want, this is for regular. If you want it to be anything else like gray equal to transfer, you select from this drop down or all. If you want to add a segment, click on add. Now you have a regular and then the another segment. You can put the time. And let's say any time you would be good. This is regular, then break. Or there is also an option to assign break over here. Like that you can add shave that segment. If you want to add comment, you can add that there's a very like a normal work, which is done by manager. Nothing much. A fine break. If you select that box, if you select that to assign the break, does it give you? Oh, make sure. Where does it give you the option to determine where the break should occur? I now. Give me one saying this is 4 to 4:15. Oh, that did come. This is a regular. This is a regular. One, not a break yet. And you click this option. Was there before? Let me check this one. First select. And all leave. I'll do click. We have a sign break. Oh, let me check why that. It's taking time or it's not working. Might be. Might be. The length is not that long for this particular one. Regular 8 to 5 for long. It's not working that way. Let me do another try. I'm just thinking whether due to that duration is not enough to do the break counter. There's some condition like the units to work at least this many as better way to do this one. 8:30, 5:30. And then I'll do a sign break. That segment. I'm just checking all. I've never tried this one because this is mostly done by managers. And I will do a apply over here. Now let me check what I want to check. I want to see the time card of this member. Go to the time card. Can select out. Let me save. Now it's saved. I'll go to head. Time card. I'm just trying this all things. I was most of the time. I let candidate to practice it out and understand those things. Oh, this is Adam David. We added for Sunday. Eight hours. 8:32. 5:30 is 9 hours. 8. That's fine. We have a break of 1 hour. But explore that option of assign break. I'm not sure. We bother. We usually assign the break section. But it's something because these are just for the user perspective. And I need to find it out. I just find it out. It makes sense to me because we've given it a break and we're not really. There's no actual time work for them to take the break and maybe they're in the profile. Like you said, maybe they have to work 4 hours or 5 hours. That I wasn't into the shift. Maybe even I'm thinking this, saying like maybe due to that. But I need one person who will be. I'm being the time card like that way. I need to check time card. The time on this one would be the early. I hope. Yes, the early one. Now let me give it a try. Let's find like a sign break. And I'll click apply. Still nothing. It has 5 minutes. 0.5. See, it's not applying. I said, do you need to set it? Like you said in the break, though we need instead, because it starts at 3. $30 will help us to calculate. Then I'll click assign, break apply. But it would be PM. Wouldn't it? You have to be in that. I stayed forward 15 hours. 30. Rate 3 tit. There is nothing. Nothing deducted. Let's save it. I'll play with it and let's see the time card. That is on which day we did this one. Aha! The total will not speak up anything. Now let's do any time I create. And the outcome is like 11. 30 is 20. 30. Now you can see it's given 1 hour of break. But I'm still thinking whether this one is from the break, the actual break, which comes from payroll or cool kind of things, or it's applied by its doing by the things which we did. But let's check or Sunday also. And for Sunday. Oh, just now you want to do like this. Let's see. I'm going. This is pawn. It's not getting selected, and when I'm double clicking, it's coming up. Sunday. Normally, I'll put the same time. 8 to 11:30. And this time you won't click on a sign break. Now let's go to the time card and see what adds. The difference is now whether it's coming with that option or it's coming directly from the payroll, we will be getting it. Now with the daily one, this is for the shift payment, additional payment for shift. That's not the same thing to bother about it. That's a tutti third. And I'll see. This is coming from the payroll. What's going to happen? It's not coming from that. I'm a blue ship. The tutor. The 2012 heavy amount. This is for a 20:30 p.m. Production. You know 6 streamers of deduction. That's coming from that part, not from the schedule. This is the rule. I'll check that one. Why that schedule part? What that I signed? Things means. Mayos, we never do those things. Frankly, we never do a VV. We don't do those things. It's for a practice we do, but a sign break, I'll check it out. 1 year. Do you have a where you set up the patterns? Is that different? Well, schedule. You're talking about this schedule. For the pattern setup, you go over here. We create the creation of pattern. The template, shift template you are talking about. This one. You can do that there, but you should also in the screen. Like if the managers want to set up a template. And for them to work, just say 1 week or 2 weeks or whatever. And this one. Cut. Where is that? We go with can scan over there. Current schedules. Here you want to check. Over here. View by employer. View by schedule. Because one employee selected, you usually use select the height of fine. That's all I'm saying. And these are the one group templates. For shift templates, over here, you right click. And then you create a schedule pattern. This is a place where the managers can be did this scheduling. Exactly which? Whether it would be the click. And then you have the option for schedule. Add shift, add but or anything. Mostly the things you will find it on a click. And then you can click. The manager will click on schedule pattern and then create whether they want. If they want to add any pattern, existing pattern, you can do, or if he wants to add a shift template, you can do, or if you randomly, he wants to type it out. Those things you can do. Come here. Any other things on the schedule? That will be. I'm getting there. And you might have there a few tools. That comes with the add-on scheduling for the. I don't want to select this into. To schedule, there are few. In this generate schedule, that will help you to generate the schedule based on few of the strategy. That is this advanced part. For the advanced scheduling, because it knew it's some priority, precedence and all those things. Based on whatever strategy you select, based on that, it will generate the schedule. Usually. For the environment, which I was using before logging into this, under the schedule, we were having again same. I'm not sure whether it's defined for that thing. Over there it's same, like this. Either you can generate this gift or you can go ahead with this one. I don't think they have implemented that. Is that part of the event schedule? Is that what you? But over there you will get the options too. Generates, it would be in tools. Now this there is multi-detently. There are few other things along there. That's first one to generate the open shifts. Usually I cover those things. First one with the open shift. Then there would be the engine which will normally create your shifts. And there would be the third one that will create the shift using your skills, certification, your proficiency, your level of experience and all those things. Let me go ahead, flow it from here and might be again every hour. Move on. This engine you can see input. I definitely. How your client has done the configuration. Let's see. See, the options are different. This schedule. This is. I think that's different kind of access. I have with the advanced scheduling on all those things. But over there that is normally for. If time keep things, Y to be. That's the case. And it's not. I'll give you the names for those. And then again the same things over here. And under this schedule group you either view by employer or view by schedule. If you want to add directly to a schedule, group click will help you out. I can buy the car access. Where it is. I'm going to apply. Lots of restrictions. For you won't be having this. This is for change in your environment. Environment has some restriction on will. Select the first one. Should have that. Not that line. The easiest way, I would say, let's say, let me search and then apply. The question is, something is done. It's loaded. You have a head out with the people. People think the information. Time. Can you do any specific doubt apart from these two? Like it's not working for obviously. Let me see. Will take time. Practice it off. Go ahead and do. They are not. Even there wouldn't be scenario which you have in your mind. But I will not have that. And this is even just the same options, which I am just forward, which I will find I used to select. To the high. The high. Setup. Exact. But it's different. That's you know how to create this. You know how to create this. Parent schedule period. Time this one. In that created on the template. If you select a schedule period, how many days you will see? That is being set up in the schedule. Let me see. I need to check why it's the click is not working. For the employees working for schedule, work is not working, the studio only. I'll check this one why it's not working. This one. Working on this, which at least might be due to some issue. Test state. Why should work? I'll take that one for now. Just if you click on the schedule group and will give you the option to add pickled, I add shit or add script. You can pattern if you add anything. It will be in it. The same way it would be in it. It will be in it. It will be in it. Select any cell. If you want to add anything you add, I'll re-imply will in it in those things. It's not working for those two partial. And it's obvious if you want, if you create a new schedule group and you know how to give the access for schedule group. That is you. I'm going to add this profile. Data access to fund up. Schedule group. It might happen the profile which is assigned to us, it is not having that schedule group. That's why we are not able to edit those things. Because you were like newly created one. Whenever you create any schedule group, Whatever schedule group you have, just assign that. Or maybe mostly it will be the super user. Add those schedule group and the super user one. Any other concerns you've had? I'll probably just have to get in here and kind of navigate through it, and then I'll have questions. Well, that's good. We missed even 1 second. Very slow. I'm sorry about it. Why it's very slow today? If you leave, doesn't take that much time. What should I is? Thursday. When Wednesday? That's when I stay for me. Wednesday? Maybe people are processing payroll or not. This is a test. This is a testing one. Especially for us to practice. Oh, there is nothing attached to it. It should work very smoothly. Oh, I can't, but it's still not working. Very slow. Some other issues. The report pack. You will see the results of the test, all the reports. And if you want to run a report, you click over here, Run Report. You will get the list from the list. You select whatever report you want to run. And if there is any options or any information needed, it will ask you. And this option depends on different reports. We'll have different kind of options for the requirement. And for the scheduling of job, you go through the voting jobs and then you will schedule. And then you will select the report and put on the time. So, select the reports. You'll get in the details and then you will put the time. When you want that reports to run on a regular basis. You can create the reports in for reports. They want to get every week. Or if they want a report. That is under the reporting jobs. Normal running of reports. It's straightforward. Otherwise, if you want to schedule, you go ahead over here. And you have my reports. You know to understand what all reports you have. You need to come back to this page for the results and all those things you can come forward. Any doubt with these 4 tabs? Time cards, schedule reports and those things. This practice, you talked. If you have any doubt, let me know. We'll find it out because most of the things is done. Another people report this. Remember where those things are? You already remember still. Still remember those things. Got it? And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.